differently. Like the first EP, I was more like hands-on. Like he was saying, I had sat with those songs a lot longer. And for my full-length album, I feel like everything was just kind of rushed, and there's some things about it that, listening to it now, I wish I could go back and change it, of course. But I'm happy with my new EP. I had got to, those were all songs that I wrote and like lived, and they all came to life like exactly how I wanted them to. So,
And when you go in studio, and like for me, studio is a daunting thing for me, mostly because I get all nervous.
yeah.
Like I get nervous, and I don't know why. I mean, I'm 45. Like, what do I have to be nervous about? Like whether, it's one of those what do you call it? Acceptance. I want people to like it.
For sure.
And I don't want to sound like an a-hole when we're trying to fit together. So it was a weird deal for me. Now, one of the things I haven't done yet on like as an artist thing, but I really want to try it out is music videos.
Yes.
Now, both of you have music videos. Both of you have done them before. You just said it's your favorite thing. Why? And what do you love about that process?
Well, I used to think that I wanted to be an actress. And most of my videos that I have out right now aren't like very acting wise. But I just have so much fun just like thinking of the idea that we're going to do for the video, and like making a story out of it. Like you watch it and there's actually a story. And for my next music video, which I guess I won't give it away completely right now, but it's going to be a full-blown, like, story. Like, there's going to be all kinds of, like, acting and stuff going on. Anyway, I'm excited.
So you're going to go, like, straight Michael Jackson with the whole story to the are you going to do, like, a series of videos that go together? Because, like, I love that about Eric Church's videos. Like, he did a whole series of videos that all went together. And like,
I've never thought of that.
See, now you see. You're welcome.
You got my wheels turning.
You're welcome, Morgan's mom, because now she's like, okay, on the way home, I'm going to write all this stuff down. And so, like, I'm not, okay, we're going to get to your video thing in a minute. We're talking to Kayla about your video thing. But, like, what do you listen to on the radio? Like, when you're not listening or playing music, what do you like to listen to?
Well, I listen to, I'm just going to be completely honest. I listen to Mike Ryan just like all the time.
Mike's great.
Just like
Mike's great. It's nothing unusual.
We'll be on the road like traveling, and I'll have my Spotify playlist going, and we'll listen to a Mike Ryan song, and then I'll just like skip a bunch and like go to another Mike Ryan song. No, but I listen to just whatever my Spotify curates for me. All the good Texas stuff.
Now, okay, so there's always been this whole Nashville versus Texas kind of deal. As long as I've been in the scene, that's really been a deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it went, man, when it was what's that guy's name? Bobby Bones. The whole Bobby Bones, Aaron Watson bit a few years ago, and I was like, yikes, man! How, if you're not on we don't play you on radio, you don't exist. And I'm like, dude, he debuted as the #1 country album, which another good friend of ours, Whiskey Myers, just did last week. So. The Texas artist and the Texas genre is really starting to get a foothold nationally.
Definitely.
So where do you stand on other national acts that are considered country acts? And I'm using air quotes, really, like country acts.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I think everybody should do what they want to do. If they want to go and sign, in Nashville, then they should. I listen personally to, quote unquote Nashville music. A lot of like female singer-songwriters. Yeah, I guess I don't really have a big opinion about it.
Caleb?
Well,
Caleb and I have had this discussion on many occasions.
I'm not gonna name a bunch of names. We know, I've been with the major labels, a few of them out there, and I lived in Nashville for a few years and got in a car wreck, and they almost amputated my arm, and in the process, the major labels came and dropped me from everything because they didn't want a one-armed country singer. And so they saved my arm. I got my arm back in the process 3 surgeries later. And when they came back asking for me back, I gave them the finger and came to Texas is what I did.
With the good hand.
That's right.
Right, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, with the good arm and the new metal elbow in my, yeah.
Nice. So there are artists that are out there that I enjoy. That are like, I love Eric Church. I think he's fantastic. I think his songs are very well written. I mean, I could just really, there's a lot of his music that I can relate to. There are guys on the Texas scene who are huge that I'm just like, at 45, I don't get it. But if I was 22 to 25, I'd love the crap out of. I mean, like, I'm not going to name his name because he's one of the biggest stars in all of Texas. But I'm like, okay, it's good. It's not like, oh my God, I'm knocking down the door to go see him play, because then I know that I'm going to be stuck with 15,000 25-year-old girls. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Maybe I should go to a concert. I mean, what? Wait, what? Hold on, I got off subject right there. But yeah, it's one of those things that it's different strokes for different folks, as my dad would have said back in the day.
Yep.
So music is. I think there's levels of all music for all ages.
Yep.
But I love that our Texas artists are starting to really kind of push outside the boundaries of the great state of Texas.
Yeah.
Sure.
Although Wade Bowen did once say, "Hey, I could play and never leave Texas and make a great living playing in just Texas." But, you could drive for 10 hours and still be in Texas. So, I mean, it's
Exactly.
a lot of honky-tonks along the way. Now, Caleb, videos.
Yes, sir.
Your first experience was which video?
It's called Redneck and All of Us. Yeah, that was a doozy. It's her favorite part, and I understand it could be, especially a girl. I see them loving that.
That was very
thing.
sexist in 2019.
No, I'm telling you, man. I am not good at that whole video thing.
You don't even act
I'm
like you're
jealous.
happy a lot of times. I mean, how
I'm
can you
not,
make a video?
man.
Like-
God, man. I genuinely hate everyone. No, I'm joking. I'm not.
I used to
might-
be a people person until people ruined it.
That's right. I don't know the video thing. I'm really not too good at it, to be honest.
But I find it to be a necessary, in a visual world. Okay, like everything is on YouTube. By the way, folks, we Facebook server wouldn't let us on, so hey, in the meantime, I got us up on YouTube Live. So I posted that on the Facebook page. You can just click on the link. Never mind the graphic. I just haven't changed it yet. It's not softball, which we did last year. It's not. But if you click it, you'll see Morgan Ashley and Kayla McIntyre on stage. Now, I know right now you're weighing decisions, Caleb, on what your next radio single should and will be. Yeah. So my question is, when you decide that, will there be a video to go with it?
Yes. And actually, it's funny you say that, because I'm a fan of videos, and the way we're doing this new one's right up my alley. I don't actually have to be in it, so that's perfect. That's perfect.
That's great. That's actually great. Do either of you know Gary Kyle?
Yeah.
So Gary, I'm gonna out Gary real quick. So I play in a tribute band, and we do Hank Williams Jr. Okay. He plays in a tribute band too on the side. Did anybody know this?
Nope.
Because I didn't either until I got booked on the same show with him. And Gary Kyle is in a band called Dixieland Delight, which is an Alabama tribute band.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Gary, you've been outed.
That's awesome.
So, and they wear wigs. They wear wigs and everything.
Yes.
I'm not even kidding you. But Gary's new video, American Flags, actually, the star of the video is a really good friend of mine, one of my friends, this sweet, sweet, sweet Miss Sarah Hobbs.
Yes.
Is in that video, and I love her. She's Deep East Texas girl, and she's fun. She's actually going to be on the show in a few weeks, too. So videos, I think, are fun. I think they're a lot of fun. And actually, starting on Friday, Come Find Me will actually be the featured video at TrueTexasRadio.com. We change it up every week. So,
yeehaw.
Yeah, so it's going to be good stuff. Right now, it's Life Behind Bars by the Chad Cook Band. What a fantastic song. Have you heard this song?
I
Caleb?
can't say I have.
Okay. You need to go look it up because it's a fantastic song by Chad Cook and the boys. It's called Life Behind Bars. It is fantastic. You guys go check it out.
For sure.
And that goes for you folks watching and listening at home as well. You need to check out Chad Cook, man. They're doing some really, really amazing things as well. So, Morgan.
Yes.
When you start playing other songs, what are your favorite songs to cover? Because I know, like when you're an artist, like when you first start out playing, a lot of times you don't just start out playing your own songs. You start playing somebody else's. What are your favorite songs to cover?
Yeah. Well, I really enjoy covering like Jody Messina songs. I just love like every one of her songs. Miranda Lambert, of course. I do a Carrie Underwood song that I like playing. Yeah, just the good, like, 2000s, like, 90s into 2000s stuff. That's when
you were like 5 and growing up listening to music.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, I love, Jody Messina. She's great. I love her. I love, obviously Carrie Underwood. You know, when the whole, reality music show came along, obviously the first one was American Idol, and Kelly is fantastic. I think she is, married. How do you get? I'm a girl. I'm gonna win this show, and I'm gonna be a freaking multi-platinum artist, and then I'm gonna marry Reba McEntire's son. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's kind of a weird, But she's great. Like, I love The Voice. The Voice is a great show. I love it because it's more about vocals than the presentation behind the thing. And my first radio gig was in East Texas, in Mineola, which is the radio home of Miranda Lambert and Casey Musgraves.
Yes.
And,
I love her too.
Oh, Casey's great. Like, she called in when I worked at KMU, and I got to host the Hometown Hang, which is a benefit she did for Wood County schools out there, and that was a blast. She's super nice and super fun, and she's a tremendous songwriter too. And she's kind of one of those, she has a song called "Follow Your Arrow."
Yep.
Do your own thing, and that's exactly what she's done.
Yes.
And when I listen to your music, it's exactly what you're like. You don't sound like any other girl or lady or female, whatever the 2019 PC phrase is. I don't know. It's really weird.
Whatever you want to call it.
Right. So you don't sound like one of the ladies on the scene. Everybody has their own distinct sound, and that's what I love about Texas music is that every lady is distinctive. Now, Caleb sounds like everybody else. I'm just playing. But no, there are certain, the ladies on the scene are very distinctive, and you can pick them out of a crowd.
Definitely.
I wish there were more ladies on the scene. I really do. My wife goes, "Why is there so many? Like, there's 5 or 8, guys singing before there's a girl song." And I'm like, because there's not that many.
Right.
You picked. What's your favorite Jody Messina song?
Heads Carolina, Tails California.
Can you play that for us?
I will give it a go.
She's going to give it a go, y'all. It is Morgan Ashley, Caleb McIntyre right here with Will Riggs. We are at Kearneys Feed Yard in Mesquite. It's Kearneys Live on TrueTexasRadio.com.
Baby, what do you say we just get lost? Leave this one horse town like 2 rebels without a cause. I've got people in Boston, ain't your daddy still in Des Moines? We can back up tomorrow, tonight let's flip a coin. Oh, heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter, heads Carolina, tails California. We can load what we own in the back of a U-Haul van. Couple of modern-day Moses searching for the promised land. We can go 400 miles before we stop for gas. We can drive for a day, and then we'll take a look at the map. Oh, that's Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter, heads Carolina, tails California. We're gonna gonna get out of here if we have to ride a Greyhound bus. Boy, we're bound to outrun the bad luck that's been telling us. Oh, heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter, heads Carolina, tails California.
All right.
Woo.
I love that song. It's a
Me
great
too.
song. The video is fantastic too. Speaking of music videos, she did a great video.
I can't even say I've ever watched it, but now I'm gonna have to.
Well, come on. How is it one of your favorite songs? You never watched the music video.
I know, what's wrong with me?
It's like, come on.
Will loves
It's
music
cool, I'm gonna get
videos.
it.
I do love music videos. Music videos are great. So I love it when you could take a music video, like take a video and tell the story of the song. You know what I mean? Like one of my favorite music videos actually will literally to this day bring a tear to my eye because it's the emotion, raw emotion of "Stay" by Sugarland. That video, I'm like, come here, Jennifer Nettles. I'll give you a hug. Come here. Come here, I'll give you hugs. I mean, I give her hugs anyway. I think she's gorgeous. Caleb, one of your favorite songs to cover.
Cover?
Yeah.
Man, jeez, man, there's so many.
I know you're a Haggard fan, man.
Oh man, I love Haggard.
Who doesn't? Like, really, who doesn't love Haggard? If you don't love Haggard, you're not a country.
If you
music
don't
fan.
love Haggard, then
Yeah, I got you. We're on radio. It's all good. We understand what you're saying.
thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
I actually don't. No, I'm joking. Haggard, you want some Haggard?
Yeah, let's do some Haggard.
Shoot, let me think here.
He's like, I'll tell you what. Let's do some Haggard. It's Caleb McIntyre and Morgan Ashley alongside me, Will Riggs. We're at Kearneys Feed Yard in Mesquite. It's Kearneys Live on TrueTexasRadio.com.
Memories and drinks don't mix too well. Jukebox records don't play those wedding bells. Looking at the world through the bottom of a glass, all I see is a man who's fading fast. Tonight, I need that woman again. What I'd give for my baby to just walk in. I'll sit down beside her and say it's all right. Take me home and make sweet love to me tonight. But here I am again, mixing misery and gin, sitting with all my friends and I'm talking to myself. Yeah, it looks like I'm having a good time, but any fool can tell that this honky-tonk heaven really makes you feel like hell. A lot of lonely woman's cigarette, and we start talking about what we want to forget. Well, her life story and mine are the same. We both lost someone and only have ourselves to blame. But here I am again, mixing misery and gin, sitting with all my friends and I'm talking to myself. Yeah, it looks like I'm having a good time, but any fool can tell that this honky-tonk heaven really makes you feel like hell.
man. Love me some Merle Haggard. Good job. Good job. Now, there's obviously an age difference between the artists on stage. I mean, Caleb, like I said, Caleb's like 43 or something. I don't know. No, he's in his 30s. But when you what is he, 32? 33? 30 even?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a youngster. Forget about that. I was grown folks driving by the time you were born. I'm just kidding. I just got my driver's license.
Silly
now,
guy.
so by the time Morgan, I'm talking to Morgan. I usually it's just me and one person, but now it's me, Morgan. By the time you really started listening to music, it was the new millennia, right? Because I mean, you were born in, let's see, you're 22, carry the 3,
97.
97. Man, what was I doing in 1997? Dang, I was already married in 1997. Sheesh. The first time. So, by the time you really started learning music and listening to music and talking and all that stuff, I mean, it was the millennia in the 2000s, and music has changed quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
But you're a part of the generation that got to grow up with a lot of multimedia.
Yes.
So I found that my oldest daughter's a couple years younger than you. She doesn't consume media through TV. She's all about YouTube. Is YouTube your favorite app on your phone?
No, probably Instagram.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm an Instagrammer.
Not Instagram.
I'm an Instagrammer.
Actually, so my kids told me, they said, Dad, if you're going to do stuff like this, you have to Instagram. And I'm like, okay. So as you guys know, I've been Instagramming. They said that I have to, quote unquote, up my Insta game. I was like, what is Insta game? So there's a really weird lingo. Like, I don't speak millennial. Like, I don't. Like, I try to, and I try to sound all hip and quiet. I'm hip. I feel like Dr. Evil, you know, you know. But do you feel like that are the majority of your fans or people who come up to talk to you, are they around your age or are they older?
Honestly, it really just depends in what area I'm playing in, but I would say it's probably older, honestly, like in the 30s. Couples in their 30s.
Couples in their 30s. That sounds.
Yeah, and you know what's funny actually is like younger couples will come out to my shows and they'll be singing songs that I wrote, and so I go and talk to them afterwards. And I just remember this one circumstance where the guy drugged the girl out to come listen to me, and his favorite song was Bad Boy Chaser.
That's going to be an awkward conversation on the ride home.
Yeah, I thought that was so funny. But, I mean, I haven't checked the demographics per se, but I would say it's generally just hopefully everyone.
I think, I'm telling you, I'm serious. Come Find Me is one of my absolute favorite songs on the radio right now. And like I said, it's because of it's so relatable, and I think it connects to a lot of people of all ages. Because isn't the basis of being a human is just to be loved, right?
Right.
That's really, except for Caleb. Caleb's like, I don't love anybody. Nobody loves me except Katie. That's it.
That's right.
That's it. Just me and her, and everybody else can get bent.
That's right. Horrible.
That's an awesome impression of you, though.
That is pretty damn good.
That's pretty close. Pretty close. So, Caleb, I know that when Ozark Mountain Stomp was a thing,
yes.
I know that girls love to line dance. Was there a line dance ever created for the song?
I don't know. I mean, they'd send me videos of stuff, and we'd play, and I don't know if it was like I don't really know how to answer that question. I guess so.
There should have been, right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's line dances. Like, okay, Morgan, do you know the line dance to Copperhead Road?
I don't really go dancing, but if I do, I have to like watch somebody for like a good minute before I can get the hang of it. Every time.
Right. So, so the thing is, so one of the things I noticed going out and playing is that when you play Copperhead Road, is that there's this whole group of girls who are like 25 and under. They're out there just getting it up like it's a new song, and I'm like,
yeah,
this song came out like 10 years before you were born or more. Like, this is from 1986. But they don't look. I love that they get out there and dance and have a good time. That's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite songs to play. I think it's a great song. Steve Earle's a fantastic songwriter. But that's one of those ones that you see these, and they just think it's the new, freshest thing ever.
Right.
I see the guys. Anybody else see this? The guys they wear the mid thigh shorts now. They look like they're going to the beach. And I'm like, that's not new. We did that in the '80s, bro. Like, what are you doing?
It's the preppy look.
Right, but I'm like, y'all stole it from the '80s. We stole it from the '50s. It's nothing new. Like, it's the cycle. Like, the long hair is back again. You know, like the shaggy hair. I'm like, yeah, we did that too. It's okay. And then the pants thing. So we
the
did
bell bottoms.
No.
Oh.
Where they folded over and folded up tight around the ankles.
Oh.
Like, I've seen that too. I'm like, yeah, we did that in the ¡80s too. It's okay.
The bell bottoms are coming back too, though. I know that's like girls' fashion and cheetah print. Just saying.
Cheetah print for real. Okay, I'm gonna out my buddy. So my real good buddy is also the bass player in my band. His name is Kenny, and his girlfriend Susan, who's awesome. She's funny. She's hilarious, but everything she wears is leopard print. Like, even her purse is
really?
leopard print. And I'm like, why? What is it? It's my favorite color. And I'm like, what? It's not
your favorite color.
It's your favorite color? It's leopard print. Okay, well, we can go with that, I guess. Now, you mentioned you have a Carrie Underwood song that you do.
Yes.
Which one was it?
Before He Cheats.
Man, look, there are songs. I used to karaoke DJ. Let's pull the curtain back. I used to karaoke DJ, and there are songs that if I never hear again, it'll be too soon. All right, and on that list is "Any Man of Mine" by Shania Twain. Like, if I ever hear that song again, it'll be too soon, because that song is the beat down of all beat down songs. Now I know this might get me some people sending me bad stuff on Facebook and whatnot, but I love the Dixie Chicks. I think they're fantastic. I think that they should have learned to shh.
Yeah.
You know, they should, again, Dr. Evil, zip it. Nope. What's that? Got to hold back a shh with your name on it. You know what I mean? Like, somebody should have.
I could do a Dixie Chick song too.
Oh, which one?
Traveling Soldier, or Cowboy Take Me Away. But Cowboy Take Me Away might just be a little sketchy.
Let's do Traveling Soldier instead of. I don't want to be sketchy. Let's not
just like the guitar chords, I could just throw it all off.
It can be a little sketchy, but we'll try.
My guitar playing on that.
You are a true musician, Morgan. It's going to sound sketchy, but we'll do it. I mean, if you want.
I just want to be honest.
But Morgan Ashley, Caleb McIntyre, along with me, Will Riggs, right here at the Kearney Feed Yard in Mesquite. It's Kearney Live. Find us on YouTube, True Texas Radio.
Two days past 18, he was waiting for a bus in his army green. Sat down at a booth in a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gives him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. Said I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I've got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, a soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart might be loving of all other things he was so scared of. He said, when things are getting kinda rough, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes, see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said a soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, will you bow your head for a list of the local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in a marching band, and one named Red. Nobody really cared, but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said a soldier's coming, I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said a soldier's coming home.
Oh, that was great. God. So, Caleb,
Yes, sir.
you keep talking about this redneck song. It's redneck and all
Oh
of us.
man, don't make me play that one.
but I'm not. I was going to
Thank
talking
you.
about
Will.
that one,
Oh
but
my God, I love you.
but there is a little redneck in all of us.
There is,
like
sir.
you know, 100% there is. Like people, there's no redneck in me, fellas. I promise you, come to Texas, we'll pull it out of you.
Yeah.
I promise you, we
Yeah.
will. But there's a song called "Love Song."
Okay, you know it's funny you say that.
It's funny that I should say that because I'm about to ask you about the song.
Okay, come
Like,
on.
where did this song come from, and you know, why is it? I know it's one of your faves.
Me and a good buddy right there. I love that you asked me this. My God, this is a great question because the woman the song was written about is sitting right there. Me and
The
a
one
good.
you're married to now.
That's right. Me and a good buddy wrote this song a long time ago.
Like, I'm going to tell you right now, on the air in front of God and everybody,
Yeah.
you way outkicked your coverage, bro.
Yeah.
Way outkicked your coverage.
Yes.
Just letting you
I
know.
did something. Okay. Yes.
Like, way outkicked your coverage. Way above your pay grade, son.
Yes.
So,
I mean,
All
I
right.
did something right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Finally.
Continue.
Okay. So, you know, I met Katie here when I was 14. I was 14 years old in Panama City, Florida on a youth group trip. So whenever your parents say, meet your wife in church, and you're like, man, I'm never going to be, never going to do that. I met mine in church. You know what I mean? Yes, I did one thing right. Anyways, met her when I was 15 years old. She was like, all right, he's cool for a second. And then she got sick of me because I was ridiculous. And then I met back up
Are there
with her.
pictures of him when he was 15?
Don't.
Because I really
please.
need those. I need
Oh,
those.
no,
Yes.
that's not a good.
Thanks, Katie. I got you. Thanks,
I'm
fam.
in trouble.
Go ahead.
So we got back. she got away from me. She was smart, and then she got back. We got back together because I went in a gas station hours away from where I lived, and the little town that she was from. Left a note in this gas station, and she got back a hold of me eventually. We dated for a while. I was still completely ridiculous at this time.
Like, dude, nothing has changed.
Yeah.
So that you know.
I know. I mean, I know, but
you're just a different kind of ridiculous
yes,
now.
right?
Yeah.
A different kind, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a song, different kind of ridiculous. Okay.
You're
anyways,
welcome.
thank you, Will. So then, anyway, I've got many more years passed after she got sick of me that time, right? And I finally, in some ways, Will have matured. In some ways. Some ways.
I don't believe it.
I said some.
Okay.
And so, she finally, I got my way.
Now, is there a proposal story, or just be like, hey, you want to get hitched?
I proposed to her at Filthy McNasty's at the Stockyards.
Nice. Like,
one night.
did you do the one knee bit, or what?
I did the one knee, man.
In front of everybody in
Yes,
the bar? What's
I
not?
did.
Like during a show that you were playing, or no?
It was a show I was playing.
That's so selfish.
I know, man.
Narcissistic. Y'all.
It was,
I'm playing
though.
a gig here. I'm gonna stop down real quick. So
I
y'all
didn't
can
do
watch me
that.
do this.
I didn't do
Oh,
that.
you didn't do it like that? Okay.
No, I was like, nah, it would be kind of weird. So I
would-
took her
I
out.
would-
I took her
I would
out
love that.
back. I told everybody, hold on. I went out back and I asked her on one knee, and
Behind Filthy McNasty.
yeah, she
Where
finally.
it's really filthy and McNasty. Just so you know.
I'm sorry,
I've played
babe.
there too, bro. I've played there too. It's okay.
So it went down, and it happened.
And she said,
Things
yeah,
went my way.
obviously enough, and y'all
She did.
tied the knot. When y'all get? It's like you said, it's just a couple months ago, right?
Yeah,
All right.
that's right.
Where'd you go on the honeymoon?
Panama City, Florida, where we met.
So weird
Yeah,
and so ironic.
you know.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know, when you said you met her at church, it reminded me of that line. Have you seen Coming to America back in the day?
No.
You don't meet no girls at church, in the bar. You meet you meet the good girls at church.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's what I was already told, and
Nice.
finally I can say
I met
did.
mine at a bar, but she's cool.
That's all right.
Yeah, she's rad.
That's all right.
That's okay. I mean, look, we just celebrated our 20th anniversary in July, so
That's right.
yeah, my Katie's really rad. So
Katie's are awesome.
we should all go party together. Be
Yeah.
good stuff.
For sure.
So a love song, man. I
All
want to
right.
hear it.
All right.
Since it's about
That's
your
right.
wife who's sitting right here.
Boom.
Let's hear it.
You said you broke my heart. All you love is your guitar. So go on and play. You ain't gonna change. That letter she wrote was more than a goodbye note. It opened my eyes to the song I didn't write. So I should have wrote, I should have sang. Well, I should have poured my heart out with these guitar strings. And then she'd have known. And then she'd have stayed. Well, she'd be standing right here leaning on this stage. I should have wrote her a love song. Well, I tried 1,000 times. I wrote down 1,000,000 lines. I found a melody, but it was too hard to sing. This guitar's been a blessing and a curse, but it's the one thing I can turn to when it hurts. Yeah, so I should have wrote, I should have sang. Well, I should have poured my heart out with these guitar strings. And then she'd have known. And then she'd have stayed. Well, she'd be standing right here leaning on this stage. She'd still be standing right here leaning on this stage. I should have wrote her a love song.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
All right, so now we've joked about Caleb's love life, obviously with his beautiful wife sitting here. Morgan,
Yeah.
are you a single lady, or are you got a significant other, boyfriend, whatnot?
I'm probably going to be single for my entire life, but it's cool.
Why your entire life? I feel like I mean, you're a very pretty young lady. You're
Well,
ultra
thank you.
talented. I feel like there are guys like, how you doing?
Well, I just went through a really bad breakup, and it was stupid, and it's all good because it had to happen so that I could write songs about it.
So what
Yeah.
you're saying is what I was saying earlier is factual, is that you just, oh look, I'm gonna write an entire album, and then when that album starts not doing so good, I'm gonna date somebody.
I'm
else.
not even kidding. Whenever you said that, like I had already like been thinking like I'm gonna write a song. I mean, I'm gonna write like a full length album, and it's just gonna be all songs about him and just like the process of like getting over everything, and it's gonna be called "Here's to You."
Nice. One of our other good buddies wrote a fantastic song called "Here's to You." Mr. Zane Williams. It's a great song. It's all about here's to the fans of Texas country, which is a totally different "Here's to You" than you're talking about here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So how long did y'all date?
A year.
A year.
Yes.
Where'd you meet him?
Well, he's also a musician, so we can't talk. We can't get into too many details.
Yeah. So look. I'm just gonna tell you ahead of time. Next time, don't do that.
Yeah, I
You know.
got it.
Gotcha. Just like that fatherly advice action. Don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've maybe like somebody who's not trying to like pursue like for
Also?
themselves. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Anyway,
Yeah. Do you know
Stupid.
Natalie Rose?
yes.
Natalie and John. See, I love them because John plays guitar for her so that she can shine. I love that they have that relationship. They're
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
awesome.
Natalie's going to be on here in a few weeks, so I love her.
Oh, cool.
She's great. She's great. And but that's you look. You're a star.
Yes.
He needs to be the back behind you, shining the light, not trying to step in front of you.
Yeah. Well, he cheated, so.
Oh well. He is a musician.
Yep.
Just so that you know.
Yep.
It
It is what it is.
Next time, like, a manager. That'd be great. It's like he knows he's out for you, right? He can be your manager, and that's how
Yeah.
it works. So that would be there. So now I feel sad.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
sad.
can play
You're
a
not.
song and it'll maybe cheer you up a little bit. It cheers me up.
What song is it?
It's a song that I wrote. It's called "Girl FYI," and it's like a song to the girl that.
It's the next girl in line for him.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
the girl that like he cheated on me with. I don't think she knows anything about who I am or anything like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wrote the song to her, just like "Girl FYI." If you're wondering where he was last night, he was with me, and I just thought you should know. That's like the idea of the
This
song.
sounds like it's going to be an amazing song. Y'all, it's Morgan Ashley, Caleb McIntyre here on the debut of Kearneys Live here at the Kearney Feed Yard in Sunnyvale, Texas. I had to say Sunnyvale because he's like, it's not Mesquite. Like literally across the street is Mesquite, but this is Sunnyvale. Come out and see us here. We'll be out here till 9 o'clock. It's Morgan Ashley and Girl, FYI.
Mm-hmm. I've learned something new today. Something I don't know how to say. Should I keep it to myself? Let it go, put it up on a shelf. 'Cause that boy you've been crushing on for the last 6 months, thinking maybe this is something that you'll only feel once. But girl, FYI, if you're wondering where he was last night, he was with me, said he loved me, never wanted to ever lose me. So girl, FYI, we deserve better than this guy. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I just thought that you should know. what you want with this news. Shake it off and tell me screw you. But he's a cheater, always will be a liar, and he'll tell you that you're crazy if you question when his story don't add up. So girl, FYI, if you're wondering where he was last night, he was with me, said he loved me, never wanted to ever lose me. So girl, FYI, we deserve better than this guy. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I just thought that you should know. Yeah. Don't make the same mistake I did. Don't sell yourself too short. He's not worth the pain. 'Cause girl, FYI, if you're wondering where he was last night, he was with me, said he loved me, never wanted to ever lose me. So girl, FYI, we deserve better than this guy. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I just thought that you should know. Yeah. You should know.
Girl, FYI, that's Morgan Ashley. You can find her. It's morganashleyofficial.com.
Yes.
You look, listen to her stuff on Spotify a bunch of times, right along with Caleb's stuff. A bunch of times on Spotify. That's a whole big can of worms when you start talking about, what you get paid for streaming and all that other stuff. And I tell you, like, music rights is a huge, huge deal, and as a radio station, the whole licensing and BMI and ASCAP and all that stuff is such a mess for guys like me that basically all our income goes to pay to be able to play music, but we do that because we want to continue to give an outlet to up and coming artists. It's some terrestrial stations, we talked about this earlier about streaming, but some terrestrial stations, they're like, no, I only want to play, the people that they program by the name next to the song, not by the actual song, and I think that's a horrible way to program your radio station because, man, you can miss out on some stuff that's fantastic by just looking for names. Look, I love Wade and Casey and Mike Ryan and all those guys, but man, there are so many talented singers and songwriters coming up in Texas that if we gave them the time of day on real terrestrial radio, I say real radio because people say, oh, that's not real. That's 100% real. I promise you it is. But if terrestrial radio would give a lot of the artists like you guys, a real opportunity on the air, I really, really think that the next generation of superstars and big time names are out there. I tell people all the time, hey, Casey Donahue just sprout up out of the ground. He wasn't just like, oh, look, hey, I'm Casey Donahue. Oh, look, I'm selling out venues everywhere. It didn't happen that way. I just wish there was more opportunity for you guys, but that's why we do this show.
Yes.
And Caleb McIntyre, I was going to give you his website, but it's just a picture of him.
Yeah, right now it will be up.
I mean, if you want to look at Caleb McIntyre, you can look at him without his face.
By the end of this next week, it will be up.
All right, and that's Caleb McIntyre, and that's McIntire. That's McIntire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not with an E, but it's with an I. All right, outside of music, what do you like to do?
Man, you pretty much
I know you're a hunting fishing fella like me.
I'm lame, man. I like to hunt and fish.
I'm lame. I like to hunt.
I know. Shoot.
You're such a mess.
I like to hunt, fish, man. I write a lot. I write a lot of music. You know what I mean? That's seriously what I do most of my time. I spend it with my wife and my dogs.
What kind of dogs you got?
Man, I got a pit bull and I got a wolf.
I feel like a pit bull that fits you.
Yeah.
You have a wolf?
Just-
He has a wolf?
He has
What?
a wolf.
I got a black
it's like
wolf.
a dire wolf. What's
That's
its
right.
name?
His name's Big Bad John. Like the Jimmy. Yeah, that's right. Jimmy Dean, man.
Like Jimmy Dean too,
That's
man.
awesome.
Big John.
Yeah, it's his favorite tune.
You're a mess, man. Morgan, outside of music, what do you like to do?
I pretty much just work all the time, but I mean, I like to hang out with my friends.
What's your regular job?
I work at my parents' oil field electric business. I do accounts payable. So it works out that I work for them because I can like get off when I need to, and
They're not sticklers. Like, no, you have to stay here until 5:30 until these
Yeah.
reports are done, Missy.
yeah. But on a typical day, it's 7 to 5. So it's
Not
a
bad. How long's the lunch though?
at least an hour.
7 to 5.
It's not time. Let's just be real.
It's 7 to 5, but I take
Yeah.
a 2-hour lunch in the middle of the day, so it kind of evens out. It's all good.
it's an
I feel
fabulous job.
Look, jobs make the world go around. All jobs are relative to the world.
Yes.
I'm a nerd, so I do IT stuff for a living. I just like to talk a lot. I'm like the opposite of every IT guy you ever met. I'm like super extrovert, right? Now I work with those guys who are like, "Hey man, what's going on?" Not much, They look around like they can't look you in the eye or have complete sentence conversations. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Brian.
So Bryant is like that too, yeah. Bryant is a little like that, actually. So are there any TV shows or series? I have found that I love binge watching shows on Netflix and Hulu and Amazon. Like, I love that there's so many more outlets that create video content, because like regular network television for the longest time was reality shows. Like from 7 to 10 every night on every channel was some sort of reality show, and I'm like, this is boring, right? Like, I want some real content, and somebody turned me on to Yellowstone. Have you seen Yellowstone? Okay, if you haven't seen Yellowstone, you need to get on. This show is fantastic.
It's not on Netflix.
It's on the Paramount Network, but you can get it on demand. The main character is Kevin Costner. It's a modern day Western set in Montana, and it's fantastic. I'm just gonna let y'all know that if you're at home, y'all need to get on that. It's amazing. And actually, Whiskey Myers is in it. Casey Donahue is in it. Hold on, I'll think of some other guys in there. But like, Texas music is all through this show.
That's awesome.
And that's when somebody said something about it. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go watch this show. But I just get hooked. I'm like, this is a fantastic show. So you guys gotta get on Yellowstone. Another one, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, is on Amazon Prime, and it's basically about a female comic in the late 50s, early 60s in New York City. Fantastic as well. Like, you will laugh so hard. It's very, very funny. So any shows, any series, any something that you're like, man, I gotta watch this?
I watched an old series, Charmed.
She like Charmed.
Grey's Anatomy, Walking Dead. That's a good one.
So, all right, look.
Yeah.
I enjoyed The Walking Dead till like season. When did the guy with the ball bat come by? When was that?
Megan.
Negan.
Yeah, that's his name. And Lucille or something is the bat?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's a weird deal when a villain.
I don't know.
uses
I don't
weapons.
really like how it ended, but
Whenever that came up, that's like I was like, okay, look, it's the same story over and over. They're always running away from something. There's some jackass tries to steal their stuff and kill them, and then they have to fight back and kill them, and then they move on to the next. So it's kind of like it was a repetitive situation.
yeah.
So
The Blacklist is good.
The
That's like a
Blacklist
new
is
story every
really good.
episode.
James Spader is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, and that's actually one of the few network shows that I really, really like.
Yeah.
What about no Game of Thrones or nothing for you?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, to be honest, I really don't turn TV on a whole lot.
I feel like you got old VHSs of Jimmy Houston Outdoors or something.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Waylon Jennings old videos.
I feel like you just watching
But-
Jimmy Houston Outdoors with his giant blue blocker glasses.
Jimmy
You remember
Houston, oh my
that?
God.
You remember that? Jimmy Houston
Absolutely.
Outdoors?
I just,
Or Justin Wilson, man. That's how I learned how to cook and talk at the same time. It's amazing.
I like your style.
I know.
I really do.
I like Cajun food a lot.
I like your style.
A lot. So no, yeah, nothing you.
Man, I mean, No, not really, to be honest.
Now, you mentioned Grey's Anatomy, which is my oldest daughter's absolute favorite show. She's
Yeah.
watched every episode of every season like 3 times.
Oh,
I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, there's like 15 seasons. I'm like trying to do math, and there's numbers are flying in my head because I'm trying to compute the 26 episodes times 15.
It's a lot.
Yeah. But I will say this. I've sat down and tried to watch it with her. Shonda Rhimes is a jerk. I'm just going to let you know. The lady who writes that show is a jerk.
Oh, really?
She kills off everybody, like all the cool people. Like, I'm like, what happened? Why would you do this? Like, that's why. But why?
Who knows?
Charmed. That's
Charmed. With the witches.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I pretty much watch like everything. Like I watched Gossip Girl twice, all the way through. I love that.
So, see, and that's just like the content, right? So, when I go out, like, okay, my wife and I, what was the other show that we watch? Oh, Peaky Blinders. By the way, I guarantee you would love Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky, like I'm peeking at you.
Oh, Peaky.
Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
What channel?
It's you get on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's got Netflix.
I even have it, believe it or not.
Who shares their Netflix password with somebody? Anybody?
Right here.
I do too. But Peaky Blinders is fantastic. A lot of murder and killing and whatnot. It's fun stuff.
I've got to see it.
Good stuff. Cillian Murphy's fantastic in that one too. So I'm trying to think of okay, Morgan. So I have kids that are close to your age, and there are things. So you would have been probably what? I'm trying to round about when Hannah Montana came out.
Yeah.
Right? Was that your jam?
Oh, yes. Don't get it twisted. It totally was.
All right. So look, I'm glad that you admit it. I really am because I'm gonna straight up tell on myself right now. I thought the show was fantastic.
Yeah, there you go.
Great. I loved it.
It honestly was. I mean,
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I thought it was smart. I thought
a lot
it was
of merit.
witty. It was really good. And then I read the story after it went out there. I read the story that Billy Ray Cyrus actually came up with the concept for the show.
No way.
And he took it to Disney, and Disney said, okay, we'll do it, but only if you play her dad. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to play her dad. This is for my daughter to get out there. And they're like, yeah, we'd rather you play her dad on the show.
oh wow.
And
Didn't he write all the songs too?
yes. And so what happened was he said, okay, look, I'll make you a deal. I will play her dad in exchange for the merchandising rights for the show.
Nice.
And Disney said, sure, okay. So $2.6 billion in merchandise later turned out to be a pretty genius idea.
So.
No kidding.
Yeah. So, everybody, I know that, let's see, you probably were still late teens when the whole music awards bit went down with Miley Cyrus, where she was all with the
all the craziness and
whatnot.
everything.
Right. So
Yeah.
I was like, everybody's like, oh, I can't believe it, and I'm like, if she wasn't Hannah Montana, would it have been a big deal, right?
Right.
Because I feel like every female Disney star, Christina Aguilera did it, Britney Spears did it. It was only a matter of time until Miley Cyrus did it. You know, it's like they put them in this cookie cutter mold, right? And they had to break out of it, and then not to such a degree, but Selena Gomez has done it to break out of it. The girl who played Zendaya. I can't think of her last name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So she's done it, and by the way, you will love her show on HBO, Euphoria. You need to get on that.
Okay, on it.
You're welcome. And then I need a book report the next time you come by.
Sweet.
So sweet. So, so when you were watching Hannah Montana growing up, were you like, I want to do that?
Yeah. At that point, I think I was writing songs about my cows and stuff, and it was all just like it was fun.
Because I want to hear it if you do.
Yeah,
I
no.
so totally want to hear a song about
Yeah,
cows.
not happening.
Come on, have some fun.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. It's
round,
just
fat, black, it's a moo cow.
yeah, it's just like written in a notebook. It's like I love my short horns.
See, y'all need to get together, and Caleb can help you with those cow songs.
Let's do it.
Really?
Cow songs. That'd be That's fine. You can say hell.
Okay,
It's
sorry.
Hell yeah.
I was like,
Actually, my wife would say hell pecker, yeah. That's a weird. I don't know where she came up with that. I don't know. She screams it really loud at shows.
From you.
It was not me.
It
I
was.
promise you it wasn't. But she
Alright.
screams it really loud at shows and stuff. So I know where. That's how I can figure out where she's at shows because that's what she does. So what is your and realistically, what is your end game with music, Morgan? First.
Well, a short-term goal is to be able to, just like survive off of only playing music. I don't want to
work for my parents anymore.
Yeah. I want to get a band. I don't know. I want to be as big a female as I can be in the Texas music industry. So.
I like that. And I will tell you, I'm going to warn you ahead of time, and Caleb will tell you the same thing. When you have a whole band, man, it's a big pain in the ass. I'm not gonna
That's
tell you.
that's why
hard.
here I am like 5.5 years later. Like I've had band experiences and it's just like, it's ruined me. Ruined.
Is that R-U-I-N-T?
Ruined.
You've been sitting next to Caleb McIntyre for way too long.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
I promise you, it's
Listen
coming
to
to an
Feller.
end. It's coming
Do
to
not
an end.
listen to me.
Yeah, it's ruined. That's okay. The drummer of my band is from Mississippi.
That's horrible.
No, so I was like, I'm gonna need his name is Daniel, and I said I'm gonna need a Daniel to English dictionary because I don't know what you're talking about. So he said we were talking about some music, and he said it's the onlyest time it happens in a song. And I was like, whoa, time out. Did you say it's the onlyest time? He goes, yeah, it's the onlyest time it happens. And I was like, okay.
Double negative, right?
I'm like, I'm like, carry the 3, 4, 7. Okay, it's nice. Morgan, how many songs have you released to Texas radio so far?
Come Find Me is my third.
Okay, so where do you know where you're at on the chart right now?
Well, it maxed out at 22. I think it's at 25 right now.
Okay, so let me tell you something. From experience as a programmer and a reporter for the last 6 years, even your third single getting that close to the top 20 is actually tremendous for you.
I was so excited, honestly. Like I couldn't have been happier. It's my highest charting single so far.
It's a tremendous
And
song.
the way I look at it, it's like it's the 22nd most played song in the Texas music market that week. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I love it. And when's your next single coming out?
Well, I haven't decided if I wanted to go ahead and do it like pretty soon and it go through the holidays or wait until after the holidays.
Okay, so, and this is something Caleb and I have talked about. Stephen James, who's a really, really good friend of mine. I've been promoting his last 4 songs for him as well. This is one of the things we talked about. Dave Smith, who I know is listening right now, Dave Smith and I had this conversation. I said, look, when we take a 4-week break at Christmas, at the holidays, right?
Yeah.
I said, you count those as weeks on chart.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4 weeks that we don't get back out of a 24-week span. So really, if you release it before then, you only get 20 weeks out of it, plus other weeks like Thanksgiving we don't report, other holidays we don't report. And I was like, hey, can you give us that shouldn't count against us if there's no report. And so he's like, you know what? You're right. So now that doesn't get held against you anymore. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it would be okay to just go ahead and get it out there.
It would be okay to get it out there.
Solid.
I think as a music guy, I'm like, okay, Come Find Me was fantastic. I love this song. Where's the next one? Like I'm chomping at the bit for the next Morgan Ashley song as a programmer because I know that my people, my fans, my listeners love this song. I love this song. I want to hear the next one.
Well,
do you have
now
one
that you've
picked
talked
out?
it up so much, I hope I don't let you down, but.
And so now, look, you're so smart. You knew exactly what I was going to say. Do you already know what the next one's going to be?
Yes.
And you're going to play it right now.
Yes, I am.
What's it called?
It's called Wild Card.
Wild Card. It's Morgan
Yes.
Ashley. We're live at Kearneys Feed Yard in Sunnyvale, Texas, right across the street from Mesquite, Texas, at the corner of Beltline and Townies. Come out and see us. We're here till 9 o'clock. So a few more songs, a few more chats, and we'll be out of here. And I know that Morgan's up there going, I hope so, because I'm freezing.
I know, I can't sit still up here.
Right. So it's her upcoming single.
Yeah, it's already out there. You can already go listen to it on iTunes and stuff.
Release date to be determined. It's Morgan Ashley at Wild Card.
Sometimes I'm nice, sometimes I'm mean. Most days I land somewhere in between. I like alone time, but in a party crowd, I get good and loud, good and loud. Yeah, I'm a wild card, baby. I can play hard, I can be soft if I wanna turn it on. If I'm gonna go out with the girls in the town, all you boys watch out. I'm good at breaking hearts. Yeah, I'm a wild card. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I cry. Sometimes it happens all at the same time. You better think twice before you place a bet. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. I'm a wild card, baby. I can play hard, I can be soft if I wanna turn it on. If I'm gonna go out with the girls in the town, all you boys watch out. I'm good at breaking hearts. Yeah, I'm a wild card. I'm a wild card. There ain't no telling where the night's gonna lead. If you wanna run around with me, I'm a wild card, baby. I can play hard, I can be soft if I wanna turn it on. If I'm gonna go out with the girls in the town, all you boys watch out. I'm good at breaking hearts. Yeah, I'm a wild card, baby. I can play hard, I can be soft if I wanna turn it on. If I'm gonna go out with the girls in the town, all you boys watch out. I'm good at breaking hearts. I'm a wild card. I'm a wild card.
All right, that's what I am talking about right there. That
Yeehaw.
is Morgan Ashley. She said yeehaw. That was the most.
It's my word.
That's the most city girl yeehaw ever. I'm gonna need you to get some yeehaw in there. You got to don't know when they gonna talk like that right there. And then you sound like Caleb McIntyre.
No. No. Yeah.
I'm lost.
Yeah, but you're lost.
Inside stuff. I mean,
You
we
are, yeah, it's Monte. That old man talk like this right here. Sometimes he talk like boom.
give it to me.
I think it's because I can't really I don't really know what you're saying.
Exactly. That's kind of how it works. So, welcome to the country.
She's very polite. She just said, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Whatever you say, that's gonna be good stuff. Caleb, inside the Texas country genre, who are some of the bands that you like to listen to and want to play with?
My favorite Texas guy. Oh, I got one of them tattooed on my arm, and then two of them, Waylon Jennings and David Allan Coe. Well, like I said, I'm an old soul. But
You are.
now, are you saying nowadays?
I said current Texas country artists. Yeah. Let's go with that.
All right. You know, I really, actually, honestly like a lot of them. To be real with you. You said Whiskey Myers earlier.
Man, they're great.
I really, really like Whiskey Myers.
I'm a big fan of the song Frogman.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be, but I love that song.
You know, I'm a big fan of a lot of 90s music in general, so I
Right.
do, a lot of people yell at me because of the genre. I'm kind of in the outlaw genre, and I got
Right.
a lot of people
I
that get
feel
mad
you.
at me. I do kind of like a lot of this, Coetzel and stuff like that a little. Just, don't beat me up or anything like
I'm
that.
not beating you up.
All right. I do like a little bit of that.
That's your age range. It's all good.
But when it comes to the Caleb McIntyre band, we stick to we're pretty dark and outlaw, and we like to have a high
Mysterious.
energy. It's not. I don't know if it's really that nowadays. It's more high energy. We like to rage.
So you like to, look, I wouldn't consider what you do like country.
Right.
It's more, I think you're more of the Southern Rocky vibe.
A little bit in, but yeah.
Yeah, right in between that Southern Rocky country vibe. You know, like Travis Tritt in the 90s.
Yeah,
He
I
wasn't
agree.
really country. He wasn't really rock and roll. He's right in the middle.
Yeah, I agree.
More Southern country rock, yeah.
I like hearing that.
That's why I'm a huge fan of Bo Cephas, dude. He does the rock and roll country blues.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah, no. I mean, how can you not like Hank Williams Jr.?
If you don't, then you honestly can just.
Yeah, I got you. I'm with you. Because I think what he even sang a song. If you don't like Hank Williams, you can kiss
Yeah, he would. He'd actually say it.
He'd actually. Well, that was his actual song. Because if you don't like Hank Williams, you can kiss her.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it might be a little different.
Yeah. Actually, then that's when he starts singing Dinosaur.
I really wish I could sing
that in public?
That entire song in public.
All right. Same. So, loving the old Waylon tunes. What's one of your favorite ones you can cover for?
Oh, Waylon tunes?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see. Man, you got to put me on the spot right now.
Well, look, I think you've always been crazy, right?
Oh, you want, yeah.
Or look, I really want to throw you under the bus. One of my favorite shows growing up was Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, honestly, it's been so long since I've done any of these covers. I'd mess the words up, and I don't want to do that to Waylon, man. To be honest,
it's just the good old boys. I mean, they never meant any harm.
They never meant any harm.
All you ever saw, man. Been in trouble
with the law since the day
they was born.
And and after that, I'm in
that,
trouble right now.
All right, so
amazing stuff.
It is. Look, I love Hank. So
yeah.
You have do you have a song in mind that you think will be your next radio single?
Man, yeah, I've got a new EP coming out at the end of this month on Halloween. It's releasing
on Halloween.
That's right, and it's called Still Some Kind of Crazy.
All right.
And I'm pretty excited about it. Man, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do you a song I just got done with. Can I do you something I just got done with?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna get real on you here.
All right, getting real. It's Caleb McIntyre, Morgan Ashley, Will Riggs right here. It's Kearneys Live in Sunnyvale, Texas at Kearneys Feed Yard on TrueTexasRadio.com.
Well, I've seen a few things through the windshield of this old pickup truck. Chasing that old rodeo is one thing I've never given up. It's just another town, another place, another number on an interstate, taking me to where I need to go. Another hotel room with a parking lot view, the only road I've ever known. Yeah, 'cause I'm a cowboy, I can't stand still too long. I hit that ground running just as soon as I get thrown. So don't you go and fall in love with me, 'cause baby, I'll be gone before that sun sets over San Antone. Before that sun sets over San Antone, baby, I'll be gone. Well, I always like to get back to my hometown in old Newton County. Passing one around and round and round with all my friends here around me. But I just know I'll have to go. I ain't got time to take it slow. It's just the way I've always been. And if I had just one rewrite, I'd just get back on again. Yeah, 'cause I'm a cowboy, I can't stand still too long. I hit that ground running just as soon as I get thrown. So don't you go and fall in love with me, 'cause baby, I'll be gone before that sun sets over San Antone. Before that sun sets over San Antone. Baby, I'll be gone. Baby, I'll be gone. Yeah, baby, I'll be gone. Yeah, baby, I'll be gone. Baby, I'll be gone.
Oh, yeah, that is great, man.
Thank you.
I love it. I love me some Caleb McIntyre.
Thank you.
I do want to take the time to thank both of you guys for coming out. Sorry, guy and lady.
Whatever.
Guys. Use guys over here. You know what I'm saying? For coming out and being part of the inaugural show here at Kearneys Live. I appreciate you very much.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yes.
Do want to send out prayers and love to James Land and his family. They had a loss in their family this week. Otherwise, it'd be all three of y'all up there having a lot of fun, playing music and having a good time. So now, are we going to have a joint show now down the line? Am I going to see in Marquee? Hey,
For
look,
sure.
it's Morgan Ashley and the Caleb McIntyre band tonight. And I'll be like, you're welcome. Like, where's my, I need some.
Where's your cut, man?
Right. What's the deal with this, right? So one of the, it's a cool deal. And what I love about you guys coming out of here is that, like, the owners and stuff come out and see you guys play because they do book bands out of here every single Friday and Saturday night. So, you're welcome.
Cool.
Got you. So we need to get you a band.
Yes.
So look, Caleb and I are veterans, okay?
Yeah, let's audition.
We
Hook
can help
me
you
up.
audition. We will help you audition some stuff. So we don't
That
want
would be awesome.
No crap players, no players.
Yep.
If y'all know what I'm saying. We don't want none of that. We need people that can make that want Morgan Ashley to
Pros.
shine.
They're
They don't need
serious.
serious.
They're not going to
pros.
cancel on me 2 days before the show
Yeah, I
or
hate
something.
that. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. There's nothing. Look, and I would say there's nothing more relaxing as a musician is when you know that when somebody says, "Hey, are y'all available to play on next Saturday night at this time?" and you don't even have to call your peeps. You just say, "Yeah, we're good," and then you just text everybody, say, "This is where we're going," and everybody's down.
Yeah.
It's super relaxing to be able to do that, isn't it,
Yeah,
Caleb?
yeah.
To be able to guys, be here at this time and this day. We're good. We're gonna have a good show. Now, I know Caleb is not as. I know you're an Instagrammer.
Yeah.
What other social media do you like? Are you Twitter? Do you Facebook? Do you?
I don't tweeter. I don't tweeter.
I don't Twitter.
No.
Is that the technical word?
No,
for it?
probably not. I think it's silly. But I Facebook, I guess. Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. Well, I mean, look, and that's the two most common.
Yeah.
Twitter. I think Twitter is just for people to rant 140 characters at a time. I think.
Yeah.
I do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm guilty. Totally guilty of that. I will cuss some people out on Twitter. Believe it.
Believe it.
I cussed TextDot out today because I couldn't get to my house because they had 9 miles of traffic because they decided to shut it down to one lane without letting anybody know.
Oh, man.
In the middle of the day, I'm like, there's a whole nighttime that y'all could do all this stuff. It'd be great if you could do that. So TextDot, if you're listening, F you, man. You just screw up traffic. It sucks. So, where are you guys off to this weekend? Any shows lined up? Any gigs lined up? What's going on?
This is our weekend off, actually.
Weekend off.
Ooh.
So Katie, let me ask you, what's going on this weekend? Is it date night or what's the deal? Look, I'm gonna give y'all some old man advice. An old man who's been married for 20 years. Okay, my daughter asked me, "Dad, how do you and Mom stay so happy?" Here's your deal. Love often, laugh often, date often.
Yeah,
That's it. That's all it takes.
I agree.
I mean, look, arguments and fights, they're going to happen. I promise. There's no way around it. It's going to happen. Anybody says, "Oh, you've married 40 years, we've never had a fight," are liars. They're lying to you.
Yes, they are.
But yeah, man, date nights are a crucial part of being married, man.
Yeah.
But dates are cool, right?
Yeah, they are.
So
With her, for sure.
yeah, right, yeah. And so all right. So she's a whiskey and Coke girl.
Now.
Right, but you're a drinker too. Like, do y'all Uber or what's the deal?
Well,
What? Oh, she's drinking hot tea. Look
that's
at her.
tea.
It's got the tea bag hanging out of it. I figured that's what it was.
I thought you were doing like a brain trick on her for a second there. I was like, this is awesome.
This is great. It's a
Thank
Jedi
you.
mind trick.
Yeah.
Yeah. The longer you're married, you can do those Jedi mind tricks.
Okay, you
Yeah.
teach me. All right.
Yeah. And now, and so just so you know, now that you're married and whatnot, now y'all probably lived together before, but I'm just saying it's winter. It's winter time now. So long pajama pants will save you.
Babe, you hear
in
that?
the middle of the night. They will save you in the middle of the night.
Pajama
That's
pants.
all for you. So that her cold feet in the middle of the night. Don't,
No, you're awesome because this solves the whole shaved leg problem.
There you go.
You know what I mean? It got cold. Oh my God! You know.
Yeah. See, look.
No,
yeah.
long
You're
johns.
welcome, man. You're welcome.
Awesome,
Look,
Will.
I have
Thank you.
I have lots of tips. I'm actually. I thought my buddy Mark Sebi, who's an artist down south. He's always doing man sense. Where
Yeah.
he gives you little tips. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna give you guys just straight up marriage. This is how you stay married, and this is how you sleep comfortably in the middle of the night, man. Look. Just get a thinner comforter, right? Not a big thick one, but a thinner one, and then wear pajama pants so that she can't put her super cold feet on you in the middle of the night. You're welcome.
Man, you're awesome.
But it also works. It keeps you from being startled by her freezing cold feet, but she can also put her feet under you without startling you and get her feet warm.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I would subscribe.
You're welcome.
Okay.
People listening at home, people here, you're absolutely welcome for that marriage information, guys. I'm telling y'all, listen up. Where are you playing this weekend? Anywhere?
Yes, Friday I'm playing at the new A&M Hotel in College Station, and the bar in there. Yes, and then Saturday I'm playing in Sisterdale Line. It's a super small town outside of Bernie.
Which is spelled really
it's at a
weird.
biker bar, but it's a really cool biker bar.
Like I want to go now.
Yeah, it's a really cool one. Saturday afternoon.
Oh, it's an afternoon show?
Yes.
Yeah, like after 9 o'clock at a biker bar, probably not as cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've played them. It's fun. It can give you a rowdy. But you may see some things you're like, whoa, hey, I didn't sign up to see that. It happens. It's okay.
So it should be a fun weekend.
The first time it startles you, and after that you're like, I've seen it now. So you played on Friday and Saturday, nothing on Sunday.
Yep.
What's your Sunday chill day?
Laundry and probably like watch Netflix all day, or maybe if I have a song idea, which I have so many right now, I just like want to take a day off work like tomorrow and like write songs.
Your mom's laughing like that's not happening.
Yeah, I plugged that in there real quick. But anyway, yeah, probably some songwriting will be happening in my near future.
Nice.
So
Caleb, what's your Sunday fun day or Sunday not do anything day? What's that like?
Fishing and church in the morning, to be honest, Fishing and a lot, she said songwriting. That's a big Sunday thing.
So now that it's cold outside, do you have that night of the week that you go out there and you got your fire pit
Yeah,
going?
we did it. Started last night.
Yeah, nice stuff right there. Right, it's good stuff.
Will knows.
So, dude, I'm just redneck as redneck gets,
come
bro.
on.
Yeah,
I know you are.
I will tell you this, like, thankfully, thanks to my wife, actually, a wife tip.
Katie.
I'm about to give you a wife tip, Katie. So my wife bought me a wood pellet grill.
Yeah.
It's the greatest grill in the history of grills.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Brother, all the time. Like, look, you just go out there and go, boom, turn the knob on what the heat needs to be and roll out. It lights itself, it heats itself, and everything. You just got to go out there and scrub it and throw your food on. That's all there is to it.
Katie, get Katie's number.
And it burns even. And the wood fire food tastes so much better than charcoal or gas. It's not even funny. The taste is amazing.
Yeah.
It's even got a built-in meat thermometer that comes with the grill.
That's dope.
Dude, it's awesome. Comes on a digital screen on the front. It's freaking amazing. Look, Pit Boss Grills, I love you. Like, these people, straight up, like the digital display on my Pit Boss Grill went out 14 months after I bought it. They sent me a brand new one anyway. They took care of me. So Pit Boss Grills, bro, holler at your boy at TrueTexasRadio.com. Will, with one L, at TrueTexasRadio.com. Let's get on this grill bit, man. But I do want to thank you guys for coming out. And I know, look, Morgan's like sitting there. She's like, she's freezing. For those of you who are watching on video, like, she is super cold right now.
No, I'm doing good.
Which is great. But she goes, I'm doing good. I got my leopard print, my favorite color, my favorite color jacket on.
I was going to say this earlier, but this is the only cheetah print item that I own and have ever owned.
I feel like you need to up your cheetah print game then.
I mean, I like it. So
I feel like you need to up the game. But
maybe
it's like
I do.
a huge garment, though. It's not like it's like a little bitty thing. It's like it's a jacket, so it's like
go
prominent.
big or go home.
right. So it's super prominent. I think that Caleb needs like a leopard print hat band on his hat. Like, you need that.
Yes.
It'd be awesome. All
I
right.
was thinking about getting a face tattoo of leopard.
That would be amazing.
Katie said no.
Yeah, his
dang
wife she's just like, no.
Well,
She just shot that down real quick. That's not going to happen. But, guys, we appreciate you listening right here on TrueTexasRadio.com. We'll be back next Wednesday night, same bad time, same bad channel, for more great Texas music. I'm actually fixing to tell you who's going to be on the show next week if I could find my Microsoft Excel, because, you know, I keep everything in Excel spreadsheet because I'm all like, you know, organized and whatnot. Really, it's more whatnot than organized. But occasionally it happens. And then, of course, Excel doesn't want to open for me because that's the kind of night I'm having with my computer today.
It's Garth Brooks and George Strait.
Look, man, Garth Brooks, look, seriously, true story, while I'm waiting for this to come out, Garth Brooks is the reason I started playing music.
You know, he's
And then-
amazing.
And then a couple years ago when he started touring again and he came back through Dallas, I literally got to stand within 18 inches of Garth Brooks to interview him. And then I got to interview Trisha Yearwood, who, by the way, is super, super pretty up
Yeah.
close. Like, I'm like, wow, she's really pretty.
That's funny.
She's so pretty. I like her a lot. And, of course, now this doesn't want to cooperate with me. So there's going to be people on this show next week. Oh, man, this is killing me over here. Hold on. Actually, you know what? If I do this. Look, this is horrible radio right now. I'm not going to lie.
I love it.
It's horrible radio.
I'd
Keep
be
talking.
listening.
Keep
I would
you,
listen.
You would be locked in on this all day.
I really would,
You
actually.
would be.
Babe, listen to this.
Listen to this fool right here. What the hell is he doing on the radio over
Dead
here?
air the whole
Good
for
Lord,
like an
like, he's
hour.
talking, but I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Knock, knock.
Right. So, of course, now it's trying to open, but it's not opening. It's trying to open. All right, next week. Oh, sweet. Next week is going to be a lot of fun. We got David Adam Burns to be here. The first girl that ever came to see me in studio, Melissa Brooke, is going to be in studio or here at Kearneys Feed Yard, Kearneys Live in Sunnyvale, Texas. And Ragland is going to be here next week. So it's going to be a full stage next week. So lots of fun. Cody Wayne coming up. My girls, the Calamity Janes, coming up. With Shelby Bellinger, Dakota Ritter, Jenny Del Lord, Morgan McKay's coming up, Casey Baker, Austin English, Scotty Alexander, Del Phillips, Katie McKenzie, Darren Morris, Proud Country, Kinfo. I can't wait to get them up here. Kinfo, TJ Broskoff, Teague Brothers, Sam Shupak, John Stork, and so many more. Like, we have all the best up-and-coming artists coming through right here at the Kearneys Feed Yard. We appreciate you guys for being on the show tonight. I really, really can't thank you guys enough for being a part of it tonight. And
Always a pleasure, man.
Yes,
Man.
thanks for having us.
Absolutely, and can't wait to get those new singles in the mail. Actually,
sure.
just email works. I hate it when I get a ton of mail in my inbox. But we'll be back next week, y'all. Until I am back with you again next week, this is Will Riggs, and I thank you for your time. Until next time, for Morgan Ashley, for Caleb Mackey, this is Will Riggs, and we'll see you next week.